Boys and girls, we will try to solve question number first of your exercise. Okay, so question says line RP is parallel to line MS. Okay, and line DK is a transversal of it. Angle DHP formed on the transversal is 85 degree in the measurement, and we need to find four angles which are shown in the question. Okay, so as per the details of the questions given, very first angle that we need to find is RHD. And can you locate RHD in the diagram, boys and girls? Of course, RHD is over here, right? RHD is here. RHD is here. Now this RHD and the given angle DHP, is there any relation you can frame or you can form? Yes, if you observe, they are next to each other, and whenever they are next to each other, we can say they are linear pair, if you remember my last video. Okay, so as we can form a somewhat of semicircle, correct? This is called this is technique to identify what we can say linear pair also. Okay, we can say RHD and DHP is linear pair, and when they become linear pair, believe me or not, you can solve the answer easily. You just have to subtract that 85 from 180, and remaining whatever the answer is, that will be the RHD, correct? So but while writing it, this is the logical solving, but while writing it, we have to mention it thoroughly with the proper steps. Okay, first one, we'll write DHP plus RHD equals to 180 degree because they are linear pair. Then mention the values, right? And we know that RHD, after few steps, DHP must be subtracted by 180. So first only we subtracted it. So angle RHD equals to 180 minus 85 degree, and that results in 95 degree, and number it 1. Okay. Second question that we require to find it, PHG. Can you look at PHG? PHG is over here again, and this PHG is also next to DHP, right? So we can say that DHP and PHG are the linear pair, but for our convenience, we have also found RHD, right? If the angle is already found and we can relate it to the angle that I need to find, okay, you can utilize it if it is already found. So RHD is already found. If you observe, RHD and PHG are vertically opposite angle, right? They do not have any common arm, they have only one vertex as a common part, right? So we can say these two angles are vertically opposite angles, and I had given you hashtag property. All vertically opposite angles are congruent to each other. So we can write directly RHD is congruent to angle PHG because they are opposite angles or vertically opposite angles. And by observing this one that says RHD is 95 and this 2 says RHD equal to PHG, we can say that PHG is also equals to 95 by observing 1 and 2. Okay, now as we have found two angles, let's see which is the third one. The third one is HGS. The very first step to locate it, HGS. This is HGS. Okay, and if you observe, DHP is on right side above the line, HG is also on the right side of the transversal and above the line. This makes them corresponding angle. Okay, same position. If you number it, you will come to know DHP and HGS both get number 1 if you follow the same pattern that we learnt previously. Okay, so we know the HGS is nothing but the corresponding angle of DHP, so mention it. DHP is equal to HGS, reason corresponding angle theorem, right? Label it 3, and that is why if you observe the given part, where is the given part? Over here given part is, what does given part says? DHP is 85 degree, and therefore HGS is also 85 degree, and that is written in the answer. I hope I'm making it very clear to you, boys and girls. If you have any problem, you can ask me anytime in the comment section below. Okay, so last angle that we need to find is MGK. Where is MGK? First of all, to locate it, MGK, here there is the MGK. Now is there any relation between MGK, which is left bottom, and DHP, which is right top? And I told you left bottom, right top, both are outside the line, so these are an opposite direction of the transversal. This makes them exterior alternate angles, and if the lines are parallel, exterior alternate angles are also congruent like corresponding angles, right? So we can say these two angles, MGK and DHP, are congruent to each other due to exterior angle test. Sorry, I mean to say alternate angle test, and these alternate angles are nothing but the exterior angles. Okay, So in this manner we have solved all the questions, because if DHP is equal to MGK, that makes MGK equals to 85 degree by given part, right? So the pattern I have solved over here with the reason. Try to follow it, try to understand it, and write it down in the notebook. See you soon with the next sum. Boys and girls, here we are with the question number 4 of the exercise. The question says sides of angle PQR are parallel to angle XYZ, and we need to prove that both the angles are equal, right? So here is the diagram. My dears, if you observe the diagram, there is no link given between the angles presently, right? Means though the lines sides are parallel to each other, but no transversal is shown in the diagram. So what we are going to do, either we will extend this XY down so that the transversal will be created, or we will extend this ZY so that the transversal will be created. You can choose any one of the method. Okay, so what I feel convenient to me is YZ. If I extend YZ in this direction, what will happen, first of all we'll get the transversal, and due to this transversal we can find the bridge between angle PQR and angle XYZ. That is the only possible way to prove them equal, right? So let's begin with it. And for our convenience, we will not write 3-letter naming, we will give single letter naming by considering the small letter as an angle. Okay, so as the action plan is clear to us, let's move on. So YZ is increased, that becomes now transversal by intersecting PQ, right? And consider small letter angles for PQR and XYZ as A and B, right? But the moment this transversal ZY intersect the PQ, one more angle is formed, right? And that is the angle what we needed, because it will play as a bridge. Okay, that is our trump card that will only connect the angle A and B to each other, right? So that is the angle C, we can say. Now whatever the adjustment we did in the question, that is for our convenience, so we have to mention it in the answer first of all as a first step. So here I have mentioned extend YZ so that it intersect PQ, forming angle C as shown in the figure. Okay, and also consider angle A and B as shown in the figure. The way I have mentioned, please mention it. Okay, now here on, if you observe, angle B and angle C, both are on right side of the parallel lines, and both are on same side of the transversal. Means same side means for both are above the transversal, right? And both are on the right side of the parallel lines. Correct. So that is why B and C can be considered as corresponding angle, and same goes with A and C. Means C is equal to A also, and C is equal to B also. But only one thing you need to be very careful of: transversal. You must mention which transversal you are considering. Okay, so as I told you about the few steps ahead, let's begin with it. So consider, now we know PQ parallel to XY, it is given in the question, and considering YZ as a transversal. See, mentioning transversal is very important. YZ is a transversal, and on this YZ we can say angle C is congruent to angle B, because they are corresponding angle, and we know if lines are parallel then corresponding angles are equal. And don't forget to write the reason as a theorem. Okay, and the way I told you, angle A is also equal to angle C, right? But we have to mention the parallel line and the transversal, and here it is. For angle C and A, RQ parallel to YZ, and we are taking the transversal PQ. Okay, now numbering is done 1 and 2, and if you observe 1 and 2, C is equal to B and C is also equal to A. C is acting as a bridge, and both the terms A and B are equal to C. That is why A and B are also equal. This property is called as transitivity. Okay, so by property of transitivity we can say angle A is equal to angle B, and hence PQR is congruent to XYZ, because we have considered it, and this is the way we have cracked down this sum. I hope you have understood it. Boys and girls, this is question number 5 of your exercise. The question is already in front of your screen. If you have understood first question, then ultimately you are able to solve this 5th question, because both are on the same league or same category. Okay, so over here angle BRT, can you locate it? Yes, angle BRT is 105 degree, and I need to find again 4 angles. The way I told you, very first part is to write the given details of the question, which are written already over here. BRT is 105 and AB is parallel to CD. okay, and PQ is acting as a transversal. So let's begin. So we have to find first art, I mean to say angle art. So angle art over here is nothing but next to BRT. So if it is exactly next to BRT and forming a semicircle sort of diagram, then we can say they are linear pair, and we know that linear pairs always add up to 180 degree. So if I subtract this 105 from 180, I can get the answer of art, I mean to say angle ART, right? We know BRT is 105, so it will be subtracted from 180, and that gives us the angle ART equals to 75 degree, and number it as 1. Okay, don't forget to write the reasons also. Second question, second angle I need to find is angle CTQ, and if you observe this angle CTQ, we cannot form any relation between CTQ and BRT, but we can form relation with ART. ART, correct or not? ART and CTQ are nothing but the corresponding angles, right? And as we know, lines are parallel, so corresponding angles will be equal, and that's make CTQ equals to 75 degree also, correct? So we got two angles, both are 75 degree. First with the help of linear pair, second with the help of corresponding angle theorem. Don't forget to write the reasons. The third one we need to find is DTQ. Where is DTQ? Can you locate it? Yes, DTQ is over here, and again DTQ and BRT are nothing but corresponding angles, right? And as since lines are parallel, we can say these angles are also equal to each other, and that makes QTD equals to 105 degree according to corresponding angle theorem, right? That is the third part of our answer. Last angle that I need to find is angle PRB. Can you figure it out where it is? Angle PRB. Yes, angle PRB, and that angle PRB is over here, is nothing but vertically opposite angle of art or linear pair of BRT. You can choose whichever the relation you are convenient with, because fixed method is not there for solving this. Someone can use art also, someone can use corresponding angle of angle RTD also if it is found. Okay, presently using angle art as a vertically opposite angle is the most convenient way, easiest way, right? So we'll move on with it. So angle art equals to PRB, and that